Edward Pritchett here, coming to you with Life Insurance Today, and we are wrapping up a 6-part series on what are those habits, those principles. What are the things that are going to help you make the last part of this year even better than the first? All right, so let's dive into this 6th principle right now, because it's probably the most important of all of them. Because if you can master this, then you get really good at doing all of the other habits on a regular basis. And that is getting courageous. And this isn't just like, I'm gonna get courage, right? Like you go and get a bottle of tequila, a couple shots, you can get some courage, okay? That goes away. that eventually fades, and you may or may not have a hangover the next day, right? We're not talking about that kind of courage. We're talking about this perpetual courage, this self-generating. It just renews within you on a regular basis. And it starts off with being willing to honor the struggle. Some people want things just to be easier or simpler. Others want to get better. They're not worried about how can I make this easier or how can I make this simpler. They're saying, how can I get myself better so that I can conquer whatever's right in front of me? And that's honoring the struggle. When you are willing to say, I'm okay with it being hard. I'm okay with not hitting the mark every time, because I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do it again. And I'm gonna give it a better shot next time, or I'm gonna come back with more skills, or I'm gonna have a deeper necessity to make sure that it happens. That's what a courageous person does. We know that the people who aren't courageous, like, they just give up. They just, or they blame. That's like, if you want to get courageous, here's the thing that you want to remove from your life as much as possible, is blaming someone or something else for why it didn't work for you, why you didn't achieve this, why you can't win that. Even before you've done it, you're saying, well, I can't do it because. Courageous people, they say, you know what? The onus is on me. I have the responsibility. I'm going to determine if I'm going to win or if I'm going to lose. And either way, I'm going to come out stronger on the other side. Because we know sometimes we're going to lose. Sometimes we're not going to achieve exactly what we had hoped to achieve. But we're going to go into it with the mindset that I'm going to learn along the way so that I can be better the next time around. I mentioned Olympic athletes in a previous episode of this series, because Olympic athletes know that, guess what? There's sometimes they're going to win. There's sometimes that they're going to lose. In the 4 years leading up, as they're going through the different qualifying events and meets or training, like, there are times they're not going to get it right, and they know that. But it's building up to a specific point, and they're going to courageously tackle it day in, day out in order to get there. So honoring the struggle, owning the struggle, being okay that there's a struggle, not trying to point fingers or blame or shift. Like, it's a struggle, that's fine, and my job is to conquer it. My job is to overcome it. And that's what makes someone, in the first place, number one, that's what makes them courageous. From there, it's about being willing and able to share the reality, right? And what you want with those around you, with maybe your team, right? With your significant other. They need to know, like, what is it that is actually going on? What is it that you're wanting to get out of what you're doing? What's the ambition part, right? When you can do that, that's where you're able to let other people in to join you and be a part of what you're trying to achieve, right? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, you can fill in the blank on that one, right? Like, I hope, okay, it's team, right? Like, if you want to go far, you go with a team. And the only way you can go with a team is they need to know who you are, and that's the truth aspect of it and what's actually going on. And they need to know, what is the ambition? What are we trying to go for? And lastly, this is the solo part. to be courageous, find somebody to fight for. And that somebody isn't you, okay? That's ego and selfishness, right? Like, just you can go ahead and you can go that route. It's gonna get you so far. Like, that is someone. That is a someone. You'll get so far, but like, there's a lot of peril if you go down that path. But if you find someone else, someone that you love and that you care about, that you're doing this for, that's courage. That's courage that can withstand the fire. That's courage that can withstand the struggle. That's courage that's going to push through even when mentally, physically, emotionally, you don't want to keep pushing through anymore. And that's what it takes. To be victorious, to be a winner, you have to have courage. People who accidentally win usually don't stay on top for very long. We see that with lottery winners all the time. So that habit of working on getting courage, working on becoming more courageous. Like, all you have to do in order to do that is honor the struggle, right? Don't whine and moan. You can use other words in there if you would like to, but I'm not whining and moaning about why it's so hard or so tough. I'm accepting the responsibility and I'm working to get better. And then I'm finding those people who I can share, here's where I'm at, here's what's going on, here's my truth, and here's what I want. You want to come with me? And then being able to look to that guiding star of a person, that North Star, that person that, like, I'm doing this for them so that it's for us. You still have to be a part of it. I'm doing it for them. Like, it's not just all just, giving it away to them. No, I'm doing it for them, but I'm doing it for them so that I can have that better relationship, so I can enjoy life more. And we can enjoy life during the journey. This isn't like I'm doing it for them. I'm never gonna see them right now, and sometime in the future I'm gonna come back and present them with all this stuff and we're good. No, they're part of my journey now. They're part of the truth. They know what we're doing. They know why I'm doing the things I'm doing. They know the ambition that I have. Getting courageous. These 6 principles, and I go through them real quick again. Getting clear, getting momentum, getting necessity, getting productive, getting influential, and getting courageous. These 6 things, if you're working on them one by one, step by step. That's why I put a little bit of time between each of these episodes, because if you just spend a little bit of time for a couple of days on each one of these, and then just repeat that and repeat that and repeat that, you're just gonna get better and better and better, and you're gonna step up your game, not just in the insurance industry. This could apply to anything that you may be trying to do. But I promise you, high performers, these are the things that get them to those levels where we say, oh wow, he's really successful. She's super successful. It's these habits right here. Take that, work with it, share in the comments. Like, if you're starting to get a little bit of momentum, share. And I would love to hear some people come back 2 months from now, 3 months from now, drop some comments like, what has this done? What are you doing right now because you're doing these things? And like I said, this is not Edward Pritchett original. This is what I have learned from following and listening to so many other great mentors, particularly for this, Mr. Brendan Bouchard. Thank you, sir, for what you've poured into me through your books, tapes, conferences, all that good stuff. And I hope if you're watching this, you seek out additional support to help you really get this. Because as you get this, you will become more successful, and you'll be the kind of person that Life Insurance Today is proud to say has partnered with us to help more people take advantage of this amazing industry that we're a part of. Edward Pritchett here, signing off. We'll talk to you again real soon.